What a day! We are about to launch the biggest product update since Take started. I am here with our CEO, Mats, and the last time we sat in the studio together, Mats, and launched Take, your co-founder, Magnus Carlsen, was here with us. Why is he not here today?
Yeah, hi, Kaja.
Hi.
It's a very big day.
Yeah.
We're about to launch, or we have actually launched something that we have spent months building, and we're very excited about. Unfortunately, Magnus cannot be here, and there's a very good reason for that. We are now stepping into the play zone area. We are launching a full chess platform with a play zone and the full learning experience. And if I go back a little bit to Toronto in 2023, my first ever chess tournament, and the first time I actually met you as well.
Yeah.
I was in following Magnus on the Champions Chess Tour, and I met Eric and Danny at chess.com for the very first time. And I remember very clearly that Eric told me that I could never enter their domain of play and learn. It was okay for me to build Take around the fan experience and the watch zone, but as soon as we entered play and learn, there would be a conflict. And the conflict is really about Magnus being an ambassador to chess.com.
Yeah.
So if we go back another year to 2022, chess.com acquired Play Magnus. And with that deal came both Chess24, Aim Chess, Chessable, all of these companies and products that Play Magnus Group had built, but also a personal ambassador role for Magnus. So finally, chess.com could unite Hikaru and Magnus, who played on different platforms, and the two fan favorites could play together. Yeah. But I got this very clear message that we could not enter, play, and learn without consequences. And the consequences are really that we cannot have Magnus actively promote Take, as we are now direct competitors.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge. And I mean, Magnus has been monumental for the company, not only co-founding it, but promoting it, playing tournaments, being the best chess player in the world. So what does Take do now without Magnus Carlsen?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I would have loved to have Magnus here, and I'm sure that he would also have loved to be part of the launch of his own company's product. But I mean, the reality is that he is both a co-founder and a big shareholder of Take, while at the same time an ambassador for chess.com. And Magnus does not set the roadmap for Take. We as a company, we had to evolve. We had to go beyond the fan zone and the watch zone to build a sustainable company. And our focus and my focus has always been to build a sustainable business, to get to a certain amount of users, to be able to monetize and build a business that can pay the salary of this fantastic team. And we have been chasing different ideas all along. But we always knew that the sort of the heartbeat of chess is playing. Like that's what everyone wants. But I respected sort of the message that I got from Eric and Danny, and I knew about the exclusivity deal and the ambassadorship for Magnus. So we always try to do things outside of playing. Yeah. And also because building a play zone is hard. It's not something that a startup can just go out and tackle. It's quite complex technically. You have to peer thousands of users across different rating levels, across different time controls, and has to operate extremely well in a sort of a live experience. And also it doesn't necessarily make sense to create another play zone because we have chess.com, we have Lichess. There are different places on the internet to play. Earlier this year, we launched this Strava of chess type of idea.
Yeah, which I love.
Yeah, and where we actually try to make chess a little bit more social. Yeah. So you aggregated the games from chess.com and from Lichess. And for those familiar to Strava, it's similar to having a Garmin watch or a Polar watch. You can use different watches and play on different chess sites, but it's all aggregated to our product, where you could share the games with your friends and sort of be neutral. You could play on Lichess or chess.com. You could be friends and you could share the games. We had a really good sort of initial dialogue with Lichess. They immediately fixed their APIs and improved them for the games to be automatically fed to Take. But unfortunately, we didn't have that good dialogue with chess.com on the same issues. Yeah. So we very early on told them that we need to get some improved APIs from you guys to be able to build a really good experience. And we just stopped getting replies to those emails. And it was clear that they really didn't have an incentive to share their games with us, as we were competing on some of the learning elements, because we had built quite a good game review. So when we understood that the APIs will not be improved, and we will then have a bad sort of product for all the millions of users at chess.com, we had to think differently. So that's when we approached Lichess and asked if we should build a place on top of their infrastructure, and basically go into a partnership where we try to drive growth to Lichess and they help us building out the infrastructure, bringing all the players. Instantly from day one, we have hundreds of thousands of users on the platform ready to play. I think this is a super exciting moment for chess, where you have the commercial platform of Take partnering with the open source non-profit and objectively the best place online. I think there are many chess players that have said that. And we can focus on building the social and the learning features that we are excited to see being developed in chess, and not spend our time and resources on building a place on, because that already exists and it's really, really good.
It's huge. Partnering with Lichess, launching a product where you can actually play chess, where you can actually learn the best learning tools. And what I love the most, that you can actually be social about it. The product is actually built to share, to root for each other, to get more engaged about your chess. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's super exciting.
Yeah, it is. Let's talk a little bit about who we are, Mats. I've been in chess for a little over 10 years now. Magnus Carlsen became world champion, and as a Norwegian sports journalist, naturally, I started working with chess. And in 2020, I started working full-time with chess, working for Play Magnus, and I helped out building the Champions Chess Tour. Later, we were acquired by chess.com, and it was devastating to see the Champions Chess Tour as we knew it sort of just disappeared. It's no longer what it used to be. And so I joined Take. Here I am today. I've been on maternity leave for a few months now.
Congratulations with the new baby.
Thank you. So I've been watching a little bit of the latest developments from the sideline, but I'm so excited about it. And Mats, you've been here with the company for 3 years. Your background is not from chess. You're a fantastic CEO. You've been building other companies as well. How did you end up here?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite random that I'm here in a way. My background is not in chess. I'm not a very good chess player.
Me neither.
We are both fans of the games, right? I think that we have that in common. Both watching chess, but also playing chess. I love playing chess, and I've played chess for, I think, soon 15 years. I started taking it a bit more seriously when Magnus became world champion. I think most Norwegians found chess.com and started playing. I found John Bartholomew on YouTube. I watched his videos. I was climbing the rating ladder and getting better. And then you plateau at a certain level, right? And some of us plateau at 800, some at 1,000, some at 1,500. Some reach maybe 2,000, and then you have to start buying books and watch courses and get serious about opening preparation and stuff like that. But I think everyone can get to let's say 14, 15, 1,600 maybe. I know that some people say that everyone can get to 2,000 if you just put down the time. And
challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Well, so I was just very excited about chess, and I was busy basically in another company, an online grocery company here in Norway called Oda. But after 10 years there, I was thinking it was a time to do something else. I was approached by Magnus's team and Espen Agdestein, his former manager. And they asked me if I would be excited to join as a CEO of the company at the time called Fantasy Chess.
Yeah.
That later sort of rebranded to Take. We've been in the watch zone space and the fan zone. But my job as a CEO is to take the company in the right direction, right? And to lead us as a team to make sure that we can build a product that at some point is a sustainable product that drives revenue and can pay out the salaries and to all the investors that have invested money in this company as well, for them to make a profit on their investment.
Yeah.
So that's sort of where we went into this new area of Strava and social and eventually play.
Yeah.
But that's me. I'm even more excited about the product that we're building now because I'm really in the core demographic.
Yeah.
I've played chess for many years. I have plateaued, and I would love to get some help to get better.
And I mean, me too. Like, I played a game yesterday. I went into the app and I clicked play, and that's been like huge for me because I haven't played chess in a long time, and I just feel like it's so difficult right now. But I did it, and it was so much fun to just like post the game afterwards, and it was out there. It was a horrible blitz game. I blundered pieces from the start, but it just felt motivating afterwards that like, now I've posted the game, people can like it, watch it, they can do whatever they want. I can learn from the game. And it's more fun now. It's more fun. So I'm excited to start playing chess again with this new product. And let's get into the details about what we're actually launching today. Can you tell the viewers, what is this?
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about all the features. And I'd love to share my screen as well and show you the app.
Yes, please.
But let's fill the empty chair, should we?
Yes, it's not going to be Magnus Carlsen.
It's not going to be Magnus. But we have someone very close to Magnus.
Yeah.
We have his personal DJ, but he is not just Magnus' personal DJ. He is also an awesome engineer. Yeah. He's been working here for now a little bit over a year. Mm-hmm. He's been a contributor to Lichess for a very long time. He's a really good bullet player. He's an awesome guy. So let's bring in Asbjørn.
How are you today on a big launch day, Asbjørn?
Yeah, it's been a couple of hectic weeks, but yeah, now it's really good to be here to finally launch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. While most people have been enjoying some Easter holiday time off, you guys have been hard at work in the office day and night over the past weeks.
Yeah, there hasn't been so much Easter, but that's fine. It's been some fun weeks in the office, so yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm so excited for you guys to show us this new product that we're launching.
Yes, and I'm so excited to share, Kaja. So here you have the new app logged in as me. So on the top here, you can see sort of like an Instagram-like view of my friends that I've just recently played. And if they're live, I can actually click in and watch their games. Then on the top, you have a few widgets. So this is my This Week in Chess widget. I've only played 2 games today. It's Monday. My bullet rating and 4 minutes of playing time. And then I can see my friends going down the feed here. We have Espen. He won 2 games, so I'm going to give him the heart. Also, Gjermund already reacted with a rocket here. Unfortunately for Mats, it wasn't that great this morning. So this is what we're so excited about, that your chess games are being shared with your friends. And it's part of your journey as a chess player. And I can click in on the games and learn and see their openings. And I can actually learn from their mistakes as much as I learn from my own mistakes. So it's really a social first platform. Yeah. Very different from what you see on the market, where it feels more like you're playing on chess servers. And we are trying to build more of a home for chess players. And then there's a lot of features here. I can go into challenges, I can go into clubs and join the David Howell fan club and see his games and participate in his community. I can click on the U tab to see my development and my progress. Of course, I can click play, which we are so excited about, powered by Lichess, instantly pairing with thousands of people across rating levels and time controls, and built, objectively is the best play zone, and with what I think is a beautiful interface and a playing experience. Now, I know, Asbjørn, you have a game that you want to show me. So this is your game.
Yeah, I wanted to mention you there. So you
Take me through the game and the game review, because this is the maybe the most exciting feature of the app, where of course you have the playing experience, you have the social, but here you could actually go into your games and get move by move commentary sort of adjusted to your level of playing. So if you're an 1800 or an 800, you can get different sort of tone of voice from the coach. And you could, later we will launch different languages, different tone of voice if you want like a funny comedian roast, or if you want a professional coach. So this is what I think is the best game review on the market, and you can learn so much by using it.
So here's a game I played, which kind of highlights that we don't only tell you that you blundered and what you should have played, but here we're explaining that, okay, white played f5, which is a bad move. We see it's highlighted as a mistake, but we see that the game review explains what white was trying to do. White is trying to set a trap for the queen. It threatens to trap the queen by bishop g5, but it doesn't work. And it explained why it doesn't work. Because I can capture in the center on e5, which clears an escape square on g4 so that the queen is free. And then it said that, okay, simply castling first would have kept the position balanced and ready for the fight. So this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to not only like explain the best line and tell you that you blundered, but explain like threats and the actual plans more like a human coach would do. And it's not perfect, so it does make mistakes, but we are continuously improving it to make it like the best it can be.
I love how it's talking to me at my level and not assuming I'm going to play perfect chess like Magnus Carlsen, for example.
Yeah. No, this is so important to kind of dwell a little bit on, because game reviews and the way that you can analyze your games on the current products on the market is it helps you understand that the move that you did was objectively bad and it was a blunder or a bad move, and there was a better move in the position, but it's usually very hard to understand why. And it's also hard to understand plans and like what should I have done instead. And I think this is what the game review and our sort of coaching feature does incredibly well. It actually outlines those plans for you. So I'm spending so much time on the game review now. It's almost more fun than playing. Like I go and revisit my games, and so if I go here and go to my posts, I can see all of my games from the last week. And for example, this one, I'm so proud. One of my best games. I had to mention it to Lucas because he's a very good chess player working in the office. I've never had two brilliant moves in a chess game before.
Wow.
And I've kept coming back to this game review and just reading what the coach says. And I think it's one of the better Italians that I've played. And I was fortunate to maybe get into this line. But yeah, I think this is great for players like myself and for you, Kaja, on our level. But it's awesome to hear that even players at Asbjørn's level can actually learn things from the game review.
Yeah, it does tell me things that I missed and everything. So it's really interesting to go through and see those comments.
It's looking so good. It's so cool. Now, Asbjørn, let's talk a little bit about you as well. Anyone who knows you know that you love Lichess, and you've been working with them for many years as well. But now you're with Take, and this must basically be a dream come true to do a partnership with Lichess. But tell us about your time with Lichess.
Yeah, so I've been part of the Lichess team for about 10 years, and I got into it through moderation in the beginning, anti-cheating, and it quickly developed into other things where I help with some tournament organization, community, social media, kind of like everything. So those old tournaments that we organized with Lichess, the title arenas, where you see Magnus playing, ripping his shirt with me and Askill in the background. Yeah, there you see me and our friend Askill in the background.
Known in many forums as the idiots in the background.
Yeah, the idiots in the background, what we were known as. Yeah, those were good times. But I think something that people maybe not like fully like appreciate about Lichess is what they've done for chess beyond just being a chess platform, because they've done so much to enable other projects and other products with their open APIs and their public data set.
Yeah.
There's, for example, a research project at University of Toronto called Maya Chess that is trained on Lichess data, and it's a neural network and a chess engine that predicts the best. It predicts the move that people would play that are most likely to play at different rating levels. And that, you can imagine, is very useful when building a chess coach.
Yeah.
So instead of giving the objectively best move, it could tell you, okay, if you're rated 1400, you are most likely to play this move. If you're rated 1900, you're most likely to play this. So that's one of the useful, like, enabled projects by Lichess data. And also you have DeepMind, and which I'm sure people, people in the chess community know about. A lot of their chess-related projects are built on Lichess data. They had a really cool research paper released last year, where they were able to generate beautiful chess puzzles, where they kind of studied creativity in chess. How could you actually produce or generate beautiful chess puzzles? And that was also generated with the help from Lichess data. So having been on the Lichess team for 10 years, I've seen that these are people that are really, they really just want to make like chess better, and they've done so much to enable chess products and projects. So I'm really excited to now be collaborating with them from Take side.
Well, and I can actually tell you guys, from traveling to tournaments for over 10 years now, covering elite chess, Lichess is always such a good reputation, and everyone just always praises Lichess. So it's so excited to partner with them. And we have Theo from Lichess joining us from Cyprus, actually, covering and watching the candidates. Thank you for joining us, Theo. How's life in Cyprus?
Oh, hi, yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, Cyprus is great. Actually, a little bit colder than I thought it would be. We had a big Saharan dust storm or dust storm the other day. So, yeah, that was a bit surprising. But overall, fantastic tournament here. And I mean, yeah, so lucky to be in Cyprus, of course.
Super fun to follow the candidates. Exciting chess happening there. And, well, a little bit of a storm happening in the chess world today then, with the launch of this new product from Take and the big partnership with Lichess. And my first question is just going to be, what's in it for Lichess? Why have you guys decided to enter this partnership with Take?
Yeah, I mean, I think, ultimately, Take and Lichess, we both just kind of want a healthier chess ecosystem overall. It's very much the opinion of Lichess that, we want more choice, more freedom. That's good for players, that's good for the community. It ultimately just creates healthier competition. And I think any kind of healthy ecosystem would ultimately just want more competition. And as I think Asbjørn already touched on, as I heard earlier in the show, there's already many platforms which build on Lichess code and Lichess APIs, including, products that were in the Play Magnus group, even Google DeepMind, Fide also uses some Lichess code for some of their tools and features. So, this sort of cooperation or collaboration, ultimately we thought it was just in the best interests of the chess community as a whole. And it really doesn't kind of go particularly beyond the sort of corporations or tools that we've made available in the past. So it seems like just a net positive overall for the entire chess community.
Now, and as you mentioned, like, Lichess is known for being free, just open to anyone. It's one of the fantastic things about Lichess. And now you're sort of partnering with a commercial partner. Are you comfortable with a commercial partner now building on top of your product?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as touched on before, it's kind of been done quite a few times. You have like chessboard companies, right, that have like the electronic chessboards and chessboard APIs. And I'm sorry, they use our chessboard APIs to make their product work, and they sell that commercially, for example. There are other like tools and products out there that use our broadcast APIs, for example. Lots and lots of tools and features that are made by the community. I think Opening Tree, for example, which is a great tool, uses Lichess code, and Maya Chess as well, which was touched on as well. Use Lichess data, and it's a great engine that's been developed there. I think ultimately what we're seeing here isn't so different to something that's quite typical in open source. For example, many web servers on the internet run using Ubuntu or other Linux distros for servers, and that code remains free and open source for everyone to use. But it's the ability to scale those servers, the technical know-how and support. That's the thing that ultimately, kind of gets added additionally to the free and open source code. So that kind of model, which we're kind of using here, that actually already kind of powers the backbone of the entire web. So, Linux is the majority of global servers. So in some ways, it's very natural, I think, for open source to be kind of used in this way, and for Lichess to kind of start leaning a little bit more into that direction. Of course, because all of the games and infrastructure will be played on Lichess servers. I think from our perspective, this actually really helps to continue free and open source chess to reach potentially an even greater audience.
Fantastic. Now, as you mentioned, currently in Cyprus, watching the elite play in the candidates, Syndro crushing it at the candidates. But what does it mean to create now something for the everyday player, the millions and millions of players my level or lower level players? What does that mean?
Honestly, I think that, as you say, players at your level or players who maybe are obviously weaker than Sindarov, which is, like 99.999% of the entire chess playing population, that's the reason I think that chess really thrives and has its soul and character. What we see with the candidates, these are the players at the elite, the top of the ecosystem. And it's not possible, I think, for there to be a flourishing sort of elite level in chess if there isn't a very solid grassroots, a very solid foundation. The top of the game will wither without the interest and support and appreciation for the game from everyday players. So I think it's a really integral purpose, as exciting as the candidates is, and as fantastic as it is to see these elite players just play beautiful chess, as you mentioned, Sindarov already, and the women's candidates also super exciting with a very competitive field at the moment as well. It's a really integral part of our purpose, I think, to provide top infrastructure tools to the grassroots and make sure everyone can experience and enjoy this and get this passion and enjoyment for chess, which I think kind of unites us all. And it's been really fantastic as well, actually, to see earlier in the show. Some of the tools and features that you've been working on and making. I mean, the UX looks amazing, and the game review seems very, very fresh and different to what already exists in the market. So I think it's fantastic that all of these different entities and companies and so on can create all of these tools for the chess grassroots to help grow chess and. Especially as we've seen some movements in the market, which maybe, somewhat anti-competitive, maybe. So, we can't stay on the sidelines whilst watching an ecosystem in chess become more and more exploitative, I think, to players, creators, and enthusiasts. So, the balance has to be about protecting the game, and that's what it's fantastic to see.
Yeah. It's a good day for chess, or at least we hope most people feel like that. Theo, thank you for joining us, and thank you for partnering with Take.
No, thank you very much, and hope the rest of the show goes well. Good luck.
Thank you. Enjoy your time in Cyprus with the candidates. That was Theo from Lichess, now partnering with Take for this brand new product. We've seen the play. Very exciting. We've seen the game review. We've seen the social features. Let's also talk about challenges. this gets me so excited to actually join in on challenges, even like in the Magnus Carlsen fan group or David Howell. Take us through this feature, Mats. Challenges, what is it?
Yeah, I mean, I've never played as much chess as I'm currently doing. I'm just going to take out Theo here. I'm super excited about the challenging or the challenges feature.
Yeah.
And you will see that in full bloom the next couple of days. We have so many creators joining and setting up challenges for their fans and their community. But challenges could be anything from me challenging you, not to a game of chess, but to reach a new rating level or win the most games or find the most brilliant moves or win the most games in a particular opening that we both want to learn.
Yeah.
And it could be to join a public challenge that are hosted by Take or a creator or even a brand. So you get this new level of excitement in chess where you're chasing sort of your own titles, but you can play when you have time. You can play on your rating level. You don't need to be at a certain level to join a challenge. I can compete against David Howell to reach the most or to gain the most rating points over the next week, and that's unique, right? That we haven't seen that before, and I think that fits very well into a social platform like the one that we're building.
Yeah. Are you excited about challenges?
Yeah, I'm really excited about it, and especially as you mentioned, the way that you can compete across rating levels.
Yeah.
Usually, I would be like crushed by Magnus. There's no point for me playing chess against Magnus. But if we can like have a challenge to win the most games,
suddenly
then he will play against people on not his level because he's the best, but like closer to his level, and I will play against people closer to my level.
Your level.
Yeah. It's kind of like in golf. I'm a keen golf player, and in golf you have handicaps. So I could compete with Victor Hovland in golf if we played on handicap, and I could actually win. And now we're sort of bringing it into chess.
Yeah, and this is also a very key feature in Strava, where you join, let's say, the 10K club. Like I want to run 10,000 meters in this week, or I want to reach this goal of a marathon. So you have these challenges and clubs also in Strava, which have already sort of shown the way a little bit here for how you could create a social product. And this takes us almost back to where we started, where we want chess to feel more like a sport. And this really helps to make chess feel like a sport. It's competitive, it's fun, and it's something that you can obsess about and have so much fun with.
Yeah. Well, two people who are great friends, but also great competitors, Grandmaster David Howell and Grandmaster Simon Williams, Ginger GM. They have tested this new challenge feature, and let's see if their friendship and chess blossoms after it.
Welcome. What can I do for?
You know what this is about.
I was wondering when you'd show up.
Last time we went head-to-head, you got lucky, punk.
I'm not the same guy anymore. I've been training.
So have I. I'm better than ever.
Go back to what we know?
Yeah. Most brilliant moves, 24 hours.
Sure.
Can I join?
So much fun. Challenges is a part of this new product, and people can start challenges already today when they download the app.
Yep, absolutely.
Fantastic. All right, we have to address a little bit of an elephant in the room. We have been talking a little bit about Chess.com today, how they didn't want this company to enter into play. We are now entering into play. But we have a partnership with the Chess.com for Title Tuesday. Now, I've loved so much to be a part of that, to host it for the last couple of months. I've been watching it as a fan. It's such a cool product. The top players like Magnus Carlsen playing, streaming. Magnus has been here streaming almost every Tuesday. It's been so much fun. But what's going to happen with Title Tuesday now, Mats?
Yeah, that's a very good question. We are in the Title Tuesday studio, and I have watched hours of Title Tuesday the past year, or since we started in September. I think I want to just take the viewers back a little bit to give them the context of why we started broadcasting Title Tuesday and build a product around it. So if we go back to April 2025, we had launched the Watch Zone and the fan app, and we had actually done a really, really good job during the World Championship. I think we were the biggest stream during the World Rapid and Blitz. We had Levy in the sofa in New York. We had the Jeans Skate. It was a fantastic time for us.
Yeah.
But we quickly learned after that there could be weeks between awesome chess tournaments where you had Magnus playing, and it can be quite a chaotic calendar for fans as well. Like, what's at stake in this tournament? Why are they suddenly playing the St. Louis tournament? Is that, that's part of the Grand Chess Tour? Or like, it's quite confusing. And as a business, you need a certain cadence and frequency with your users. You want them to use your product, right? And ultimately, the tournaments were sort of limiting our distribution of the app and our product. It was only as good as the tournament that was running. And a funny coincidence was that we started talking about Title Tuesday in the office of, we need this Premier League of chess. We need this weekly cadence and a league that the fans can care about. And then suddenly it makes more sense to build a fantasy product as well when you have this weekly league system. And at that time, Danny approached me and said, we should turn Title Tuesday into Take Tuesdays. And I was so excited because we had actually been thinking the exactly same thing, that we should do something about Title Tuesday, because it's an incredible tournament and brings all the best players in the world every Tuesday. And it's been going on for 10 years. So we sat down together and we agreed that we will build Title Tuesday and change the format. We suggested the 5.0 to be able to have a fixed sort of broadcast time, which is very important if you try to sell it to TV networks, etc. We suggested removing the late Title Tuesday and only keep the early one, because it's easier for fans to tune into one show rather than two. So we had all of these suggestions. We got Lovable as a partner. I was so excited about that. We found all these cool venues for Magnus to play and stream from. But we fairly quickly learned that while we were, as a startup, pouring all of our energy and money and resources into this, our partner weren't doing the same. They were more sort of defending the property that they had, and didn't invest and didn't have the appetite of sort of taking this to become something bigger and elevated. And what shocked me the most was when Danny joined the Dina podcast, I think it was in January, where Dina asked him about this partnership. And he said that we're only doing Title Tuesday with Take because we pay them a big check. And while that is factually right,
because Take pays Chess.com a big check.
We are covering the prize fund. So we are paying the prize money for the players. And the thing that shocked me was that yes, it's factually true that we are paying the prize fund and covering that expense for Chess.com, but we had a shared ambition. And it was very clear to me in that interview that this ambition is only for Take. And that was devastating for me, for the team, to hear, for our sort of partner in this project not to have the same vision and alignment and talking about how big Title Tuesday can become. So we have for a while now been thinking, should we do something else? What are we going to do with Title Tuesday when Split 3 ends on the 26th of May? And I think we were sort of leaning towards not renewing anyway, and rather spend our money and resources and time on a tournament where we have a partner with sort of equal incentives.
Yeah.
I mean, every Tuesday we've been flying in creators and celebrities and hosting this awesome show, and it takes a lot of time.
Yep.
So let's make sure you do that with a partner that has this alignment.
Yep.
So, and then in addition to this, we now are direct competitors. We are entering play. We have an awesome game review product. We have an awesome social platform. It's no secret that we are now head-to-head competitors with chess.com. And it doesn't necessarily make sense to have then that type of partnership. So I'm very sad to say, Kaja, that we will not be doing Title Tuesday end of Split 3. So 26th of May will be the last Title Tuesday from the studio here in Oslo. But it will not be the last tournament that we host as Take. And I can't wait to get back to hosting tournaments, doing broadcasts, doing content, and making something awesome for the community to participate in.
Which makes me so happy to hear. This is, of course, my passion in chess, to make it entertaining and to make it accessible for everyone to watch, and what I've been able to experience. How much fun it is to watch chess, even when you're not a fantastic player yourself. But of course, now I plan to become a fantastic player using the game review. We've seen the product now. It looks so good. I'm excited to share on socials as well, everything that I do with chess now. But what does the product look like in 6 months, 12 months? I mean, we launched today, but these guys will not stop working. Assios is going back to his desk afterwards. He's going to keep crunching.
Just another Red Bull and I'm back to it.
Exactly.
No, who knows? I mean, we have a clear vision for this. We want chess to be a social journey with you and your friends to become better players.
Yeah.
And we are incredibly excited to be building a dedicated chess platform for the improver, that segment. There are, as Asbjørn has been talking about, Theo mentioned this as well, there are lots of tools out there to improve. There are opening explorers and there are drills and products for getting better at certain aspects of the game, but they are somehow, they're not connected in a way. It's sort of separate tools. And we're very excited to kind of pour our energy in building this one platform for playing and learning and sharing your journey. And also I have to say that we are a startup. Yeah. We don't have time to sit and polish a product for 2 years and then release it to the market. We're not a gaming studio like Rockstar that can spend 10 years on a game. We need to put the product out there and we need to iterate and we need to play this lean and get feedback from users. So it should be a little bit embarrassing to Asbjørn to release the product that we are releasing today, and I'm sure it is a little bit embarrassing. But it also is great to show to the community and to our users that we are improving this product every day. Yep. Like every day there will be improvements. But let me talk you through some of the bigger sort of milestones that we have as a team. So first of all, it was never the intention to do this app only. So we have released today an app. It's on the Google Play Store. It's on the App Store, the Apple App Store. But we are launching a full web experience within a very short time. I want to say a month. Let's see what the team says about that.
Slow down.
Slow down a little bit. I mean, there might be bugs today. There might be things that we need to fix. But we have a great product. We have a great team. And we should be able to build a full web experience of the product in a fairly short time. I know that Asbjørn needs the mouse to be able to play competitive bullet chess. I also feel a little bit better playing with a mouse. So we need to take that serious. We also want to create the best product for our users, right? Yeah. So the web experience is coming. Now we have 2 apps now. We have a watch app and we have the new app. Yeah. Our aim for this is to kind of combine the two apps. So in the future, in the new app, you will be able to follow tournaments and all the professional players like you did before.
Yeah.
But with the added game reviews, with the added coach. So let's say you're watching a Magnus game and he plays your favorite opening. We could suddenly have that context while watching.
Yeah.
So you could have the coach call out that, Kaya, look, he's playing the Italian opening. This is your favorite opening. Watch carefully how Magnus maneuvers the opening. Or this is the end game that you're really bad at, Kaya. You should pay attention to how Magnus now squeezes his opponent and wins the rook endgame, for example. Like you have these opportunities. And speaking of the coach, now we have the game review and we have a bit of like a statistic dashboard to your games and your progress. But we have yet to fully kind of launch the coaching experience where you set yourself a target, you get help to get there. But we're working on that, and it's in sort of within the next 3, 6, 12 months. This is the core feature of our product. And this is also what we will monetize. So we will not be an entirely free product. We also need to pay salaries, and where Lichess has a feature for donating money, we are more similar to chess.com. We are a commercial business. So we will ask you to pay a premium to use our coaching features and our game review. For now, it's free. So I urge everyone to try it. Give us feedback. Try and break it. Give us feedback. Let us improve it. And eventually, over the next month or so, we will start to charge a premium for some of the features that are related to improvement. We also think that there should be, and there are, a willingness to pay for getting better at any sport or game, such as chess. And yeah, challenges and clubs, the last kind of cornerstones of the product, is also going to be improved a lot. I think we're at like 1% of what it could be. I imagine myself joining. I just started learning the Caro-Kann. We have David in the office, of course. So you need to practice your Caro-Kann. And I imagine joining a Caro-Kann club for my rating level and learning from the rest of the community. And I'm really excited about that. So yeah, we're building a home for your chess.
Wow.
It's not a chess server, it's a chess home for all players trying to get better. And every game should mean something. You are on a journey to become a better chess player.
Yeah.
And you should share that journey with your friends.
As the best chess player in the room, Asbjørn, what does this mean, do you think? Getting this product out there for chess community?
This means I need to get back to work. But yeah, I'm really excited for the future.
Well, it's finally out there, this new product from Take. Please download and try it out. We hope you like it. Now, Mats will be doing an Ask Me Anything on Reddit later today. If you do have any questions about this new product, we hope you like it. Thank you for watching.